She chased Clout to a mysterious Victoria Island party. Luxury, music, vibes, until she noticed no shadows. The address burned down in 1989. The guests were dead. And they needed one more dancer. Welcome to Ancestral Echo by P. Brand. Please subscribe and give a thumbs up. It means the world to us. Once upon a time, in the glittering kingdom of Victoria Island, where the wealthy flex harder than gym bros on New Year's Day, there lived a young woman named Chioma. Now, Chioma was what the people call a Lagos babe, always on point, always chasing the next big thing, always trying to snap pics for the gram. In those days, as our mothers would tell us while peeling yam, there was nothing Chioma loved more than a good party. And not just any party, we're talking about those VIP situations where the champagne flows like Lekki floods during rainy season. And the DJ plays nothing but hit. One Friday evening, as it came to pass, Chioma was scrolling through her Instagram when she saw it. A flyer so beautiful it made her heart skip like a scratched CD. The Dead Party, it screamed in silver and black letters. Victoria Island. Saturday night. The most exclusive event of the year. The location dropped, Odeola Odiku Street. Details in DM. The lineup. International DJs she'd never heard of but whose names sounded expensive. The dress code. Luxury or stay home. But here's the thing that made Chioma's eyes shine like dollar signs. At the bottom, in small letters, tag yourself for instant VIP access. Limited spots. Now hear this, children of nowadays, when something sounds too easy in Lagos, it's because it is. But Chioma wasn't thinking about that. She was thinking about the content. The vibes. The potential to finally make her followers hit that sweet 100K. She tagged herself in the comments, "I'm so there." Within seconds, a DM popped up. An account with no profile picture, no post, just a name, Dead Party _6. Chioma. We've been waiting for you. Tomorrow, 11 p.m. sharp. The party starts when you arrive. Address, 27 Odeola Odiku Street. Come alone. Bring your best energy. Her best friend Ngozi called her that night, voice tight with concern. "Babe, I don't swear, something about this party no just sit well with me. How come nobody we know don't post about And the name SEF, the Dead Party. Chioma, abeg think I'm well. Girl, bye." Chioma laughed, already planning her outfit. It's obviously a theme party. You know these rich people and their creative names. I go send you pictures, don't worry. And so it was written in the book of pride that Chioma would ignore every red flag waving in her face like a Lagos-style trying to get your attention. Saturday night came, as surely as Nipe takes light. Chioma got dressed in her finest, a silver dress that cost 3 months of her salary, heels so high they could give you altitude sickness, makeup beat to the gods, hair laid like it had a PhD. She looked like money and smelled like ambition. She called a boat to the address. The driver, an older woman with kind eyes and a Bible on her dashboard, looked at the location and her face changed. Odeola Odiku. "Madam, which number?" 27, Chioma said, checking her phone. The driver's hands tightened on the steering wheel. In the manner of our mothers when they sense evil, she shook her head slowly. "Madam, I know say you be big girl, but I beg, listen to me. That address, that place get history. Bad history. In 1989, them throw party for that mansion. Everybody wey attend that party, all of them, died that same night. They say no poison. They say no ritual. Nobody know the truth, but the house burned down the next day with all the bodies inside. Auntie, I beg just follow GPS, Chioma said, rolling her eyes. Maybe they rebuild You know how Victoria Island they develop. The driver muttered something under her breath, a prayer, perhaps, or a warning, but she drove. Victoria Island at night is something else. Street lights painting everything gold, big cars cruising like they own the road, because they kind of do, music pumping from restaurants and clubs. But as they got closer to the address, the vibe shifted. The streets got quieter. Darker. The houses looked different, older, like they remembered when Lagos was still a small town with big dreams. Then they arrived. And behold, there it was. A mansion so beautiful it looked photoshopped into reality. 3 stories of pure architectural flex, every window glowing with purple and silver light, expensive cars parked outside like a Dubai showroom, music thumping so hard you could feel it in your chest. Jesus Christ, the driver gasped. This house no suppose dey here oh. I passed this place yesterday, no bush dey there. See. New development. Maybe no pop-up event. Chioma paid her and stepped out, her heels clicking on the marble driveway. Madam, the driver called. Madam, abeg, take my number. Save am for your phone. If anything at all, won't happen, call me. I go come back for you. I don't leave you for here. Chioma waved her off. As the elders say, youth and wisdom rarely live in the same house. The front door was open, music spilling out like honey. Chioma walked in and her jaw dropped. The party was insane. Beautiful people everywhere, dressed in designer everything, dancing like they didn't have work on Monday. The champagne was Dom Perignon, the DJ was fire, the vibes were immaculate. A woman in a black dress approached her, smiling like they were old friends. Chioma. Finally. We've been waiting all night. She handed her a glass of something dark and sparkling, champagne with what looked like edible glitter. Drink up, babe. Tonight, we celebrate you. In those days, our grandmothers would warn, never eat or drink in strange places, especially when the host know your name but you don't know theirs. But the music was loud, the party was perfect, and Chioma was feeling herself. She took a sip. It tasted like success and bad decisions mixed with something sweet she couldn't name. She started dancing, snapping pictures, recording videos for her Instagram story. The likes came flooding in immediately, hundreds, thousands. Comments going. Crazy, where is this? Who invited you? OMG, this party looks insane. But then Chioma noticed something strange. Every time she tried to tag the location, her phone glitched. Every time she tried to post the videos, they uploaded but showed a completely black screen. And when she looked around the room, really looked, she realized something that made her blood run cold. Nobody had a shadow. The beautiful people dancing in the purple light, their bodies moved, their faces smiled, their lips moved to the music, but the floor beneath them showed nothing. No shadows. No reflections in the massive mirrors on the walls. And the temperature. Verily, despite all the bodies, despite all the dancing, the room was ice cold. Chioma could see her own breath. Her phone buzzed. A message from Ngozi, babe, your stories are posting but they're all black screens. And I just googled that address. Chioma. That place burned down in 1989. 37 people died. It was a party. They never found out who poisoned them. The music changed. Slower now, like a funeral dirge remixed with Afrobeats. The woman in black appeared beside her again, still smiling. You came, she said, her voice different now, layered, like many people speaking at once. Just like the others. Every year, we send the invitation. Every year, someone answers. Someone who wants to be seen so badly, they'll go anywhere. Someone who loves the party more than they love breathing. What is this? Chioma whispered. Then, as the ancestors foretold, the truth revealed itself. The beautiful people stopped dancing and turned to face her. Their skin began to crack like dried clay, revealing what was underneath: burnt flesh, charred bone, empty eye sockets that still somehow stared. "This is the dead party," the woman in black said, her own face now peeling away like wallpaper to show the scar beneath. "We died here, 35 years ago." The host, she pointed to a man in the corner who was now just bones in a designer suit, "He poisoned us. All of us. Some say it was for money. Some say it was for power. Some say he made a deal with darkness itself. We danced while the poison worked. We laughed while we died. And when the fire started, we burned. All 37 of us." The door slammed shut. The windows went dark despite the lights inside. The music got louder, faster, pulling at Chioma's body like invisible hands dragging her to the dance floor. "And now, in the manner of all restless spirits, we throw this party every year. Same date. Same location. Looking for someone to join us. Someone who will be number 38. Someone who loves the party more than life itself. Dance with us," the dead screamed in terrible harmony, their voices like grinding bones. "Dance with us forever. The party never stops. The party never ends." They surrounded her, their bound hands reaching, their empty eyes hungry. "Now children, hear what happened next." Chioma did what any Lagos girl would do when water passed her level. She remembered her roots. She remembered her grandmother's voice, teaching her prayers before bed. She remembered Sunday school, choir practice, those long church services she used to complain about. She remembered that before Instagram, before parties, before Clout, before chasing likes and validation from strangers, she was her father's daughter and her mother's child. She was a child of God before she was a child of social media. The woman in black lunged for her phone, trying to crush it, but Chioma dodged. With shaking fingers, she opened her contacts and called the one person who never stopped warning her, never stopped praying for her. "Ngozi," she screamed into the phone. "The party, it's real. They're dead. They are trying to." A dead hand grabbed her wrist. The phone clattered to the floor. "No one leaves the dead party early," the woman in black hissed. "The night has just begun. Dance with us. Dance." But as it is written, technology fails but faith endures. Chioma closed her eyes, not to give up, but to remember. She thought about her mother, who woke up every morning at 5 a.m. to pray for her children. She thought about her father, who always said, "Chioma, no matter where you go, God is there too." And she prayed. Not a quick, "God I beg help me" a prayer, but a real one, from the deepest part of her soul, with tears streaming down her face. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." The dead recoiled like she'd thrown holy water. "He mocked me to lie down in green pastures." The music screeched and whopped, like a CD skipping. "He restored my soul." The mansion began to shake, the beautiful illusion cracking. "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thou art with me." The dead screamed, not words, just pure anguish. The purple lights exploded. The mansion's walls began to crack, revealing the burned skeleton of what this place really was. "Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." Chioma ran. In the manner of Moses fleeing Egypt, in the manner of Lot fleeing Sodom, she ran toward where the door used to be. The dead grabbed at her, their burned fingers catching her silver dress, tearing it, but she didn't stop. She crashed through the illusion like breaking through a spider's web and found herself tumbling onto hard ground. When she looked up, there was no mansion. No party. No music. Just an empty lot overgrown with weeds. A faded sign, barely readable in the streetlight, in memory of the Odeola Odiku tragedy, "May their souls rest in peace," 1989. The boat driver was still there, parked across the street, praying with her Bible open. "You see I'm now," she said quietly as Chioma collapsed into her car, dress torn, makeup ruined, heels broken, but alive. You see, every year, that party come back. Every year, someone go inside. Not everybody come out. And thus the tale is told. Chioma deleted Instagram that night. Not temporarily. Permanently. Some stories, she learned, aren't meant to be shared. Some parties aren't worth attending. Some invitations should be left unread. They say the dead party still sends invitations every year, exactly on the anniversary of the massacre. A beautiful flyer. A mysterious DM. A promise of the event of the year. And every year, someone tags themselves in the comments. Last year, it was a model trying to boost her followers. The year before, a socialite trying to network. The year before that, an influencer trying to get brand deals. None of them came out. But as our people say, not every door that opens is an entrance. Some are exits from this world into the next. Not every party is a celebration. Some are a trap dressed in glitter and gold. Not every invitation is an honor. Some are a summons to the grave. The next time you get an invite to a party so exclusive nobody's heard of it, so perfect it seems unreal, so mysterious the host has no face, where the only requirement is to tag yourself and show up alone. This is the wisdom passed down. Maybe just stay home. Have movie night with your real friends. Video call your mother. Because the best parties are the ones where everybody has a shadow, everybody is breathing, and the only thing dead is the dance moves. And if you must chase clout, chase content, chase that viral moment, at least make sure the party is on land that exists, with people who cast shadows, in buildings that show up on Google Maps. This is how the story is told. From my mouth to your ears. And may your parties always be with the living, and may your Instagram post always be worth more than your life.
Thanks for watching and please subscribe for more interesting story like this.